I came out here, dudes, bitch about no pass defense. Well, here you go. I'm gonna give it to you right here. Guys, if you're looking for the most effective offensive and defensive schemes for Madden 21 season, make sure you head on over to acemadden.com to become a member. Our pro and elite memberships offer you access to over 10 ebooks that our pro players plan on putting out through this upcoming year. And if you decide to become a member, make sure you use code CIVIL for 10% off. What is going on, everybody? Civil here, and I just released my very first offensive ebook of the year. Make sure you guys go check that out in the description below. It's on the gun split close formation on the New England Patriots playbook. You do not need a single ability to run this, and it destroys man and zone coverages. So by far the best day one offense. In this video though, we're talking about defense. Before we get into it, big shout out to my guy Bane for dropping the hashtag CivWave in the last video. If you want a chance to get shout out, make sure you go right now into the comment section. Give me a hashtag CivWave for a chance to be in my next video. That's dropping tomorrow, boys. Okay, so if you're new to the channel, while you're going down there, I need you to hit that like button. Helps me in the YouTube algorithm. That's perfect, right? Helps me, helps you, okay? Subscribe if you're new. We're on the road to 3,000 subscribers over here at the CivWave. Getting into the video now, we're talking about defense, okay? A lot of people are complaining about how defense plays, and I want to start giving you guys some advice on how to really start being able to help get stops. So the first thing we're going to be looking at is a defensive mini scheme, and we are going to want to change our flats to 25 and our curl flats to 5. So this right here is going to affect cloud flats and hard flats. This right here is going to affect curl flats, okay? I'm very upset that this affects hard flats, but that's a conversation for another day. Getting into the actual formation, this can be done on any 6 DB set, okay? Just note that, any 6 DB set. I'm choosing 236 will. You could be in dollar though, or maybe you want to be in 146, anything, okay? We're picking Tampa 2, pretty base coverage. And on offense, because we want to give you guys real reps against something that's actually real and good, we're going trips, head end, PA, counter, go. And this is going to be a very, very easy concept. But a lot of these passing concepts attacking these sidelines on defense, we're going to want to take away the sidelines. So what are we going to do? Some of you guys already had this idea in your mind possibly. We are going to be double flatting. So we have these cloud flats. We're playing 25 yards, right? They're going to take away any crossers at deep corners. How are we going to take away underneath, you might be asking? Good question. We're going to put our slot corners in curl flats. What you're going to do is double tap Y or triangle on PS4. Double tap, hit. We have Y and A as our slot corners. We're gonna click them. We're gonna hit over to put them in curl flat. See your right side's on curl flat. We're gonna do the other side. Y, curl flat. We now have 2 curl flats. We now have 2 cloud flats. So from 5 yards to 25 yards, this is pretty bagged. And if they're able to fit it into that little window, you could drop the 25 yards into 20, or you could drop the curl flats back into 10. You can adjust them slightly based on the offense you're playing, but this is typically what I found so far to be the best combination of them. But you might have to touch them slightly based on the person you're playing. So the rest of the defense, right? We have this guy. We're Devin White, the person on the trip side, and that mid read is going to be kind of our rover. We can do a lot of things with him. If you need to spy him, you can spy him. If you want to blitz him, get a 4-man pass rush. You can blitz him, do that. I like to keep him in a mid read and sometimes put him in a hook curl. He helps take away the middle of the field because our user is also doing that. You can also, if you're afraid of a deep bomb, just put him in a deep middle third. This does a great job of taking away the entire field. And honestly, with this type of defense, they'd have to attack you in the middle of the field underneath. So that's something you just think about for yourself. And honestly, I think it's a very good solution. But for the sake of this, I'm just going to throw him in a hook curl. What I want you guys to see is, with this type of route combo, and bear with me here, I'm using 2 controllers. Notice how we have a drag and a crosser. I want you guys to actually physically see this crosser get bagged and this drag get bagged. Okay, so boom, it's coming right here. You see the crosser gets bagged on the sideline, the drag gets bagged on the sideline, and just simply click on. Don't even need to. That's going to be a pick from Davis the third. Did you guys know I'm actually the third too? Yeah, civil third. Nonetheless, but you're able to see how the only real spots that they're open in is in the middle of the field. And guess what? We still have our user. That's where you're going to be using. So an example of how this would play out is, and let me set this up again. I already talked about once how to set it up. Just rewatch that part of the video if you need to walk through it again. This is what it's going to look like by the end of it. And I'm going to throw him in a hook curl once again too. So here we are, right? Perfect. This route combo that a lot of people are running is really good. It's really good. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. It's really, really good. But we are going to be able to stop it ourselves by doing this. And now watch how my user is going to have to play this. Boom, I'm right here. Go down, go up. Everything is freaking bagged. Everything's bagged on the sideline. And if you're smart, you will get yourself a couple edge threats to really help ramp up that edge pressure and really get to the quarterback quite a bit. Sometimes you might find that they're not really attacking this left flat. So instead of putting this guy into a curl flat, you could maybe man him up. You could put him into a vertical hook. You could spy him, blitz him. You know what I'm saying? You can make minor adjustments outside of that. as you wish. But those are just a few ideas from this. The second defense, going to be man, okay? I'm not a huge fan of running man defense just because I think it's such a bailout defense. But this one, you're going to want your curl flats at default. You don't want them at anything. So just note that before you come out in it, you want your curl flats at default. Once again, coming out in any 6DB set, and we're going to choose cover 1 robber press. Any kind of cover 1 robber is going to be a little bit better than cover 2 man, because in cover 2 man, the corners will typically give a stock over the top leverage to the wide receiver because it's supposed to have safety help. So that's why you want cover 1 robber press. Coming back out in that gun trips tight end. All right, one of the best formations, passing plays in the game. If you're still with me, boys, make sure you are giving me that hashtag CivWave in the comment section below. Hit that like button, all right? This is some good stuff, I feel like. This is really good stuff that I feel like a lot of people are not talking about. Once again, we're coming with a 3-man pass rush. You want edge threats on the outside. All we're going to do is double tap Y, triangle on PS4, okay? Hit RB or R1, and then hit over. That's going to put him in a curl flat. We're going to do the same thing. Just hit A this time with our top safety on the right side, and that's going to be double hard flat, or double quad flat. Double curl flats. We are then going to press. You don't always have to press, kind of up to you. And you have the luxury of being able to snap this ball and just using as you see fit. Right here, and you see just about everything is super bagged. Only thing that I would suggest is that you stay with that crosser. And if you want to put that curl flat, drop it back to 25, you could. And I'll take away the crosser too. This is going to do a really good job of taking away just about everything that they're running, and a lot of pro players are running this type of defense. One big setup on offense I'm seeing a lot of is something like this, okay? I'm sure some of you guys have seen this as well, where they do this. So, if you're right here, all you have to do is just user whatever's starting to get open. Just use in the middle of the field, and they're going to have a ton of troubles, guys. You can also, to help yourself out from getting B over top, shade over top, and shade outside. That's going to do a really good job of doing that. One thing I know someone's going to ask me in the comment section below, because I put a video on how to glitch man coverage. Make sure you click on the top right now. I think that's going to be showing you how to glitch out man coverage. And basically what that's going to be is, if you look at the defensive play out right now, right? Look at Sneed. See how it all switches, and now Sneed's going to be open for something, right? You know, he's going to be able to get that outside release. If you guys want to watch more in detail, click on that video, right? The way you're going to counter that, and mind you, I have 2 controllers, so I have to do it slow, is double baseline. So when you see that motion and you think they're going to be trying to do the glitch, just hit Y, hit over, you know, to baseline, and then hit Y and hit over again to baseline again. You can do that super fast, and that's gonna fix your entire defense. If your defense ever gets weirdly aligned in this game, you can honestly just do that for the most part, and it's gonna do a really good job of being able to help take that away. Now, of course, you can get a little bit more adjusty if you want to, and get away from. You don't have to do things exactly how I'm saying. For example, if they're never attacking that left flat, you could get away from double or putting him in the curl flat and put him. You could put him in a hook curl. You could put him in a deep zone if you wanted to. You could spy him if you need to, because you do need to watch out for that spy. One thing that you can do is, if you have to put him at curl flat, is put this guy in a spy, and you use the halfback. Because a lot of people are going to block their halfback anyways. Just note that if they send their halfback out, you're responsible for them. So don't give up a wheel touchdown and then get pissed at me and come back here complaining about, hey, I let up a wheel touchdown running your defense. This is a really good day one defense. I don't think man coverage is going to stay great throughout the year. I just don't. But it's good right now, and I feel like it's a good, like, it's very good right now. It's bagging a lot of pro players. I even have troubles defending or beating it. At first I did, until I dropped my gun split close evoke, self-plug, no shame. Make sure you check that out in the description below. I have some gameplays on the channel with that too. It's really freaking good. It's really freaking good. But I mean, like, I don't know what more you could really ask for something like this. This is really good defense. And a lot of people are complaining that there is none. So once again, this is just demonstrating it. If they were to run, a route combo where they're sending out that running back, just be aware you have to go defend him yourself, because he's going to be a one-play touchdown. See right here, if you don't ever get to him, unless that curl flat ends up matching him, which he will sometimes, you guys can get the idea. It's going to be a long day for you. Once again, guys, you can do this out of any 6DB set. You can do it on normal as well. I just don't like it as much because you're not as fast. If you enjoyed the video, though, boys, I do need you to hit that like button. Remember, hashtag CivWave in the comment section below to get a chance to get shouted out like our guy Bane earlier. That's always great. Get shouted out in front of a couple thousand views. What more do you want? Subscribe to the channel if you're new. All right, we're posting all types of Madden 21 content. Madden 21 tips and Madden 21 gameplay videos is really what we're specializing here on the channel. We're grinding all year long. If you do not already, make sure you guys go follow me over on my Twitch. That's going to be twitch.tv/Mr. Civ. That link is in the description below as well, so make sure you just check out the description. We have a lot of really useful stuff down there, alright? With that being said, bullets, I appreciate all y'all coming through to the video, and I'll see y'all in the next one.